Is there some 4 or 5 things that we can ask them to do which will help in their self-love or make them feel better about themselves?
Okay, the first thing I would highly recommend is for parents to identify what the child is genuinely interested in,
Okay.
not what the parent is interested in.
Okay.
Because we all have high possibility of becoming successful in the areas that are intrinsically important for us. If I become a health coach, I would miserably fail in that because that is not one of my top priorities in my life. If you became something else which was not one of the top priorities, you would not perform really well. So generally what happens for a child with low self-esteem is the parent expects the child to perform in something that the child has no interest towards. Let's say the child loves music, but the parent is putting the child in a chess class and the child fails miserably. The child's self-esteem goes for a toss.
Is there a difference between self-esteem and self-love?
Okay, self-love is your acceptance of yourself, and self-esteem is how much you respect and how you view yourself.
Okay. So basically, for a kid to have self-love, what could you teach them? Some small things? Because my question was more like, I feel a lot of teenagers that I work with have very low self-love. I think self-esteem is the next level.
Yes.
But they have very low self-love.
Yeah. Because the world is so competitive and everybody wants. Okay, now take a look at social media. All children have access to social media right now.
Yes.
The minute they see something on social media, which is a very idealistic version, they try to compare that with their life and they're like, I am not as good enough as they are. If the parents at home don't teach them how to love themselves, that is why I tell parents, rather than putting your child in so many classes and doing all of that, all that you need to do with your children is 2 things. One, give them unconditional love, because that is the only thing that they'll get from you and nowhere else. Give them unconditional love. Second, give them the belief system that they can be anything, they can have anything, they can become anything, provided they put in that effort. Don't stop them from thinking big. The more they think big, the more they have the ability to accomplish. And always appreciate their efforts and not the results. The more you appreciate the child's efforts, the child is going to do more of it. That is why there's a beautiful saying, right? It says, it's very common that the man who's prepared the most wins. But it is the action that is appreciated and not the preparation.